Ah! Ow. Alright, sorry. What did I think of the expansion Caverns of Soloth? Let me take a couple of seconds here to talk about expansions to board games. There are, it seems like whenever a game is a hit, inevitably an expansion comes out for that game. Now, there are exceptions, of course, but I mean, you know, take a look at like Arkham Horror. I mean, Fantasy Flight Games keeps punching out expansions for that game. Talisman, another FFG release. But it's not just FFG. I mean, look at Carcassonne. It's got like 27 expansions at this point. Agricola, you know, a couple of them. You know, it seems like they're always trying to add something to the game. And that's cool and all, and I don't mind expansions. Usually I'm kind of an expansion crazy guy. I gotta get them all. Lately I've kind of died down a little bit. But the thing about expansions is that I don't, depending on the game, I don't really like it when they feel like the expansion has to change up everything. It has to change up the mechanics or change up the rules or anything like that. I mean, Runebound, for example, has all those little tiny expansions. And when I played Runebound, I don't play it as much anymore. Actually, I traded off my copy of it. But I had those little tiny expansions, the little cards that come with it. And all they did was just add cards to the deck. You know, more monsters, more traps, more treasures, things like that. And I liked that. I liked the fact that, you know, it didn't mess with the core of the game. It just added lots of cool stuff to the mechanics that are already there. And sometimes with expansions, when they come in and they just want to mess with things, and they want to change up the rules, and it's like, oh, look, it's a totally new way to play the game. And it's just like, all right, I mean, that's cool and all, and sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes all I want is just more stuff that's going to add to the base game. And that's exactly what this does. It adds more monsters, more options, more cards, more heroes, just everything about the game Catacombs, but then it adds more. It gives you more stuff to monkey with. It gives you more stuff to play with. But the base game remains the same. It's the same thing. And honestly, if you like the game Catacombs, I think the expansion's a must-buy at this point. And if you don't own either, I'd strongly suggest picking up both at the same time, because it's just going to make the game better for you. I really, really appreciate the fact that I have this, and I really appreciate the fact that I'm able to add so much more to the game. I didn't think the original game needed a refresher, exactly, because I was still playing it a lot, and I was still having a lot of fun playing it. But somehow it turned a game that for me is one of the most fun games I own, and actually made it more fun, which is exactly what any expansion should be setting out to do, regardless of what it does to the base game that it expands. So, Caverns of Soloth, Catacombs expansion, definite must-buy if you like Catacombs, and yeah, I really like it. If you have any questions or concerns, as always, you can ask them, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I guess that's it. Until next time, this is Undead Viking. I'll talk to you later.